Alright guys, welcome back to Camp Race League. So here back here today with the Axalta Cup Series here at Rockingham. Sorry if I do sound a little bit weird, I'm just a little bit tired right now. But anyway, back here with CRL here at Rockingham Raceway here for the Axalta Cup Series here. The 5th race on the season, which is pretty funny thinking this is really a 2023 set season. However, the first 10 races of both these seasons actually have been in 2022, of course, on the end of the year. I believe this will be the last race of the 2022 calendar year on this channel. And going to 2023, we'll see Kansas for a COT series. But anyway, we got one more race series, all the Cup Series, to end off the first 10 races among both series. And it's also kind of on a new repaid version of Rockingham. Of course, in real life, Rockingham, someone was trying to bring the racetrack back. So they did repave it recently, and we are using that version of the racetrack for today's race. So we're getting started here. Only one driver actually DNF qualifying. So if you did see Middle Georgia, I would recommend go watch it. It was a pretty good race. So for some reason, my Georgia races don't get a lot of views either. But yeah, Brendan Creason did cause an incident or two that basically forced him to be not be able to run qualifying laps for this race and the Kansas race. So yeah, he's stuck in the back here for the start of this one. Maddox Traber in the Ford car. He was the only driver to actually DNF in qualifying here in today's race. I'm also pretty sure that this is also a home state race for Maddox Traber as well. So then you got Caleb Campbell here. Caleb, he is the only multi-time winner here at Rockingham in the 48 with 2 wins at this racetrack. And you got Jace Turner. I believe he won the last race on the channel, which was at Middle Georgia Raceway as well. So kind of spoiling who won that Middle Georgia race there. But yeah, Jace Turner won that race out there. And then Brady C's on the pole. He actually did win last race in this series at Montana Raceway. Gets the pole today, and I remember last few times he's been on the pole, he's been very strong in the race. So usually whenever Braden wins the pole, watch out for him on the racetrack because he's probably going to have a very good day out here today. So if you're rolling by here, we'll get to your starting grid here for today's race. So row 1 is going to be Brady C and Jalen Bounds. And row 2 will be Connor Jacklin and Will Bounds. Row 3, Jace Turner and Caleb Campbell. Row 4 is Cam Spinner and Eli Johnson. Row 5, Leo Gordon and Jet Skeeto. Row 6 is Jalen Turner and Brexit Bush. Row 7 is Keelan Harvick and Carl C. Row 8, Owen Larson and Cash Boyer. Row 9, Alex Umbrella Max Schroeder. Run out of the field is Brendan Creason. Things on today's race here. Today's going to be a 12-long race here at Rockingham. This is kind of a short track. I would consider Rockingham a bit of a short track / like very small intermediate. Kind of like Phoenix, how people compare Phoenix or maybe New Hampshire size racetrack. But anyway, let's see who's going to win Rockingham. Also, I know Rockingham real life, like back then, it had like multi-groove type racing. I'm kind of curious how we're going to see that too here because, of course, repays, usually the bottom lane's more dominant. But yeah, we'll see how it goes here today here at The Rock. All right, going green here. Seeing Bounsley also feel fun by here, and Brady C looking for another back-to-back wins. He did that in the Xfinity Series as Connor Jacklin tried to challenge him, but the 22 did not get underneath the 16 very well. There's a lap 2. Jace Turner already second here. Jace take the most lap lead in this series here last race. He's leading more here. He's 12 laps in and led on season's Brady C lead, but here comes Jace for the race lead. Cam Spinner there in third. Oh, and just getting it looked like he got moved by Traber there, but luckily didn't get wrecked by him. But yes, Jace out front right now. Will Cam Spinner second. Caleb Campbell to second out 48. Caleb's not led a lot in the series. He Brady fall back. Brady actually did get into the wall a lap ago. I forgot to show that on the race here. And Eli Johnson into the wall as well here. As also Cash Boy running inside top 10 right now in the most roll lap 5 here. And Brexit Bush has a tire go down and caution is out. Some pretty chill racing there. And unfortunately for Brexit Bush, he had a tire go down, and I don't know what is up with his luck here in the series here. Getting caught up in crashes, not his own fault. I think the one race he actually did finish, he was within the top 10, or almost like that was Santa Fe in the COT series, I think. But yeah, Brexit Bush is not having great luck here in this series so far early on the season. It does really show in the points here. And unfortunately, a tire go down, and he slammed that wall too pretty hard. I'm pretty sure in the last race in the series, Middle Georgia as well on the channel, in the COT series, he did also lose a tire with 3 to go in that one as well. Yeah, not good here for Brexit Bush here. Hopefully going to next year races, he'll be able to have good runs. But yeah, today is going to be dead last for him. Anyway, going back green here, and I believe the restart should be on lap number 7. So we're just at the halfway point here in today's race. All right, Jace Cale from Maddox Traber in third. That 4 car does have some speed in it as Maddox goes on the bottom of Jace there, and Cale came out to the lead there. I think Maddox and Jace might make a little bit of contact too. But anyway, coming to 5 to go here. Caleb at first in that 4 car. Maddox Traber, he has some speed here. He's going to go look for Race Lead, but he can't get the move made on the bottom there just yet. As Cale comes out front into 4th, and Maddox Traber second, Will Bell's third. Oh, and Creasy goes around into the wall he goes, and cautions out again. Short restart here, and I know I didn't really mention this, but there was kind of a little bit of talk with the drivers to tone down the aggressiveness here. And I mean, it's mostly been toned down all day here, just a little bit of contact with some drivers. And it was like Leo Gordon and Brick Creasy just got together. I know in this race, in this series, the last race here in this series, at Montana, Leo did get right by Creasy on the last lap. So, I mean, a payback like this is okay, but if a driver keeps like destroying someone, like trying to like basically throw them into the right hook in the wall and cause big ones on purpose. That's what I've been getting tired of having on the races here. But yeah, the 31 just got into the 24 there. And yeah, Creasy just hit the inside of the wall right there. And yeah, he's the only one caught in the wreck here. So far, both incidents here have been single car incidents at least here. Batters wreck here on restart with 3 laps to go in the race here. And I believe Caleb was still in the lead. But yeah, Maddox Traber in the 4 cars, he's been pretty fast from basically kind of dead last in the field. Almost the first here. We'll see how he can do here, and I think Jace earned there as well. But let's see who's going to win it here at the Rock with 3 laps to go. All right, coming to 3 laps to go. Cale came Maddox Traber 1-2. Will Bounce push Caleb out to the lead, but Maddox will get right behind him as Will got forced 3 wide there. And here goes Traber to the race lead. The 4 car going for the race lead here. Coming to 2 laps to go. Maddox Traber takes the race lead here. Can he hang on a win here in front of his home state crowd here? As Jason is second place right now with Traber coming white flag here, looking for his 3rd career win. That 4 car's been pretty fast all day here so far. 1 go, and oh, the 18 to the wall. The 18 is on fire, and that's going to cause a caution to end the race here. As Gio Turner catches on fire, and Maddox Traber, he will hang on and win it here at Rockingham. So actually, did I get a replay of this? No, I did not. Well, I was going to have to show a replay of the 18 catch on fire. You know what? Let's just go old school and show here because I'm going to save a video of this too. But I have not seen this in a while, a car catching on fire. So looks like a tire went down actually. And yeah, for Jalen there. And Jalen Turner, who's ran basically every lap in the series. Well, she's going to only miss the last lap in this race here today and get her first DNF on the season as the 18 car caught on fire. Luckily, though, she was able to get out without really any burns there because, I mean, being a newer driver and having your car catch on fire is definitely not a fun experience there. And also, I don't really remember there really ever being big fires back then in races, so this was definitely a crazy one happened. Well, except for one, but that was in a series that really doesn't count anymore on the channel, which was the old SM Rock series when Sarah Cox caught on fire in Indianapolis. Heck, I made a meme about it saying this girl's, with the song This Girl's on Fire at the end. I guess someone's going to meme this one. But anyway, let's see your race winner here today, which is Maddox Traber. And with that, Maddox Traber gets his 3rd career win, first winning Axalta Cup Series season. And, you know, this kid, he's actually pretty good here. Just doesn't win a lot in the race here. Hasn't really led a lot in front, but he's very decent, very fast here. We've seen that this season, and we've seen that in this race here today as Maddox Traber goes from 18th to 1st. To win the race our day, and I believe Rockingham is in South Carolina. I can't remember if it is exactly. This is a home state win for him, and probably watch out for him in Darlington as well if he could do that there as well. But anyway, yeah, Traber McLean, 3rd career win, does tie him with Connor Jacklin among the active race winners, and he's kind of in that bottom area of the win list where there's like a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time winners. So yeah, he'll jump, probably if he can jump a win list and get good runs here. But also, something else I haven't really fully revealed yet, I did mention in Discord, is that I'm going to probably have one of his siblings, also from South Carolina, running in the series, starting with the year-long format. So they'll likely debut in the 2023 Daytona 500, but they're also planning to run in the new Gen 4 season. Of course, another announcement that had happened was IndyCar being canceled due to all the issues with iRacing and motorsport games over there. And yeah, I do kind of already a little bit of a roster thought up for the next Gen 4 season. And yeah, Maddox Traber's brother will be part of that. His name is Bennett Traber, by the way. We'll probably get more into talk about newer drivers pretty soon. I'll mention that more. But anyway, this win here from Maddox out here today for his 3rd career win here in the series. Like I said, this 14 could be a quiet contender here. He was a quiet contender in the Xfinity Series last year. Series also here for today's race here. 3 cautions here. Maddox Traber wins the race here. And the last 3 races on the channel have all had 3 cautions. And I think maybe this is, 4 out of the 5 races in this series have had cautions on basically an incident on the last lap here. Daytona, Caleb went to the fence. Santa Fe, no incident. Portland, Traber turned Skeeto in that race at the end. Last race in Montana, Lou Gordy got wrecked, of course, here. Jalen Turner going ablaze here on the last lap. And, yeah, basically an incident in the last races. Hopefully Atlanta will not have an incident on the final lap there. And, yeah, Jace Turner second. Leading us last year, Jace definitely pulling way into points here after this race. Brady came back to finish third there. Good run for him, although he probably could have done a little bit better here in the race. He'll probably think that. Will Bounds in fourth. Cale Capel in fifth. Jess Skeeto, Jalen Bounds. Carly C top 10. Connor Jack Kits around top 10. Eli Johnson, Keel Harvey, Cashboy, Lou Gore, Larson, and off the race here, finishing the race. Jalen Turner only does not complete the last lap. Creason and Bush wrecked out here in today's race. So your points now, 5 races in, nearly third of the way through the season here. Jace does pull away, and Jalen Bounds is still second to standings. However, her brother is right there behind her. Will Bounds there in third. Caleb Campbell in fourth, the highest non-winner on the season. Brady Max Ray round out the winners in the top of the points. Jalen Turner does fall back to 7th here. She's been kind of quietly in the top 5. So I think she'll still kind of be up there. Just after the DNF, of course, you're going to fall back in the points here a bit. Carly C impressively in 8th place right now. Then Jacko has been around your top 10. And the rest of you are in the points here after today's race. So that will do it for today's race here. Thank you so much for watching your day. Next race for the Axalta Cup Series will be at Atlanta Motor Speedway. It is a new repaid version. However, we do not run the Super Speedway Pack Plate Racing Package on this Atlanta. We go unrestricted. It's going to be a fast race. It's going to be the first 500-mile race season with 13 laps here for Atlanta Motor Speedway. Anyway, congratulations, Max Sherwood won here, Dave Rockingham. Next race on the channel, though, will be the COT Series at Kansas. And it's Kim K. signing out, and I'll see y'all next time. And if I do not have a race by the end of this year, Happy New Year to everybody, and we will come back pretty soon at Kansas for the COT Series.